myself not having space to process and to be and to figure out all of these things. And it's been a long time since I just sat down and talked to you. Being in my old stomping grounds is difficult. I never in my wildest dreams would imagine me saying the word triggers. I would never imagine that I was so sensitive that there were triggers and I can't say, I guess that's just such a harsh word. I thought I'm above that, right? But I'm not. I'm not above it because every day I drive past the place I got married in, or I drive past beyond that is the church, and beyond that is other triggers I won't talk about. But my point is, it's a reality I have to face here in this area, and I recently went and met a friend that from my past, someone who goes way back. And I walked in and she was like, "Oh, Kate!" And I could sense, oh, wow, she's accepted me. I know her from my church days. And she's just hugging me. And I thought, whoa, this feels great. And so we're chatting and talking along. And she says, "Well, how's Johnny?" And I thought, "Oh, well, he's doing great. He has a girlfriend and I'm really excited for him." And she just went, "What?" And I thought, oh my goodness, she doesn't know. So I had to bring her up to speed that her friend, who's been a missionary for 15 years, is getting divorced, or is divorced now. I'm divorced. And she was shocked. Then she comforted me and was like, "Well, whatever you say, Kate, we're friends. We go way back. We have a bond." She was at a birth of one of my children. And she was the first person to hold my daughter McKenna after I held her, but she took her and had her walk and bathed her because she was born at home. So here we are, face to face. She's like, "You're getting a divorce," and I'm like, "Yeah." She says, "Well," starts talking about her divorce. She starts talking about how her ex cheated on her, and et cetera, et cetera. And I just sat there and I'm like, well, wow, that's it's not our issue. I didn't know what to say. And then she started asking me, "Well, have you seen Pastor so-and-so and Pastor so-and-so and this person?" And I'm just like, yeah, no, actually. I've been back a couple of months and I haven't seen Pastor so-and-so. And actually, I really don't feel comfortable going on into my church of my youth and showing up because, yeah. So she was like, "Oh, well, you need to come to church with me. I'm really sorry to see you hurting." And I was just like, well, I said, reality is my divorce is my fault. And she was like, "Oh, whatever you did, Kate, whatever it is, I will be your friend. And, it's all good." And I just thought, well, I couldn't tell her right there. I didn't have the heart to tell her, "Hey, actually, I have a feeling you're not going to accept what I've done," if you will, because I haven't actually done anything. But I said, "Well, why don't I just send you my video that kind of changed everything?" So I shared it with her and I left. And then later, I got a message from her and she extended the friendship to me, saying, "Well, we're still friends, but I'm praying that God's word becomes evident in your life." And I thought, how has his word not been evident in his life, or her word, or its word? Have I not lived an example of real religion? When it says real religion is this, that we would look after the needy, basically, the hungry, the poor, the orphan, the widow, the sick, the dying. What have I been doing for the last 15 years? I have been doing and living that. I have taken in orphans and been their mama, and I'm still their mama. Daughters out there, I love you. I have lived that. But when she found out that I'm gay, it was as if that's worse than committing the sin of adultery. Adultery would have been fine, but being gay is, wow. So here I am. Here I am. trudging along on this journey, going, "You're not evil, Kate. You're not evil, Kate. You're not evil, Kate. Evil, Kate. You aren't evil. You aren't bad. You aren't. You aren't." And I have to take the time to rewrite my mind, to tell myself, I'm not evil. Just because I can't change this thing, and the fact that everyone thinks I can. Did you not see how much I tried? It's not like this is something that just happened to me later in life. It's something that happened when I was born. I was born. I have always loved so deeply women. And I think that even in my youth, my mother saw it. My father was oblivious because he's a workaholic. And yeah. And because of that fear there, that might be a possibility, I shut down and was like, no, I will not be that bad thing. I will not be that bad thing. Until suddenly, over the years, I couldn't keep it suppressed anymore because it was eating at me. So here I am, vulnerably revealing myself to you and sharing my heart with you that says, look, I can't not be this. So could you just love me? Could you just say, it's okay. You're okay. You know, so that's where I'm at. And all my project stuff and all that stuff, I'll talk about that in another video later. So for those of you who are out there struggling with your thoughts as you are born gay, lesbian, whatever, you are okay. Is it natural? It's natural for you. It is natural for you. It's how you are. And you are loved. You are loved and accepted. So, one big mama hug from me. Okay? Right. Thank you for watching, and click like and subscribe.